So I wanted to talk about Vegito Blue within Super Dragon Ball Heroes within this particular arc. In the Ultra God mission, based on everything we're seeing, it looks like Vegito Blue, the one that fought against the Migra, has surpassed Xeno Gogeta in his limit breaker state. Because you have to think about it. Capsule Corp Goku and Vegeta, who makes up Vegito Blue, who's fighting against the Migra, the Dark King. Now this guy has already given out energy to all the evil beings out in the world, including Broly. Broly was already in his limit breaker state within Super Saiyan 4. The real question is, why couldn't Gogeta in Super Saiyan 4 limit breaker put Broly down? The promotional anime, it was still fighting this guy, and the other Universe 6 warriors had to come in and help. Meanwhile, Vegito Blue is fighting the Dark King, and he is dominating. With just his legs, mind you. He did not have to reach any high new forms like Gogeta Blue did against Goku Black. In the manga, he did do something kind of special with his spirit sword, and I'm thinking he did tap into that power just a little bit, but only through the sword, not his whole entire body. Of course, a lot of people would say, well, you know, Demikra still had his final form still in his pocket. Of course, in the manga, he said that he took special measures for fusion warriors, basically winding out the timer for the fusion. I guess the big question is, could Vegito Blue actually defeat the final version of the Migra, the one we see before us now? I want you guys to answer that question in the comment section below. Vegito Blue versus the final form of the Migra that we have currently. Now, of course, one of the main benefits of the Dark Factor being used is for its defensive purposes. And we've seen that case in the manga because he used his arms a lot to defend. Even though Vegito actually broke through his defenses, he was still able to heal himself. And this is why I like to read the manga as well, because the manga adds more detail and dialogue to the story that the promotional anime 10 minutes cannot provide. If you want to check out the manga, it is currently on my channel. It's one of the available playlists on the homepage. Now, when I really sit back and analyze this whole thing, we have to look at it from the power aspect of it. As far as Capsule Corp versions of Goku and Vegeta, Ultra Instinct is Goku's highest transformation, and for Vegeta it would be the Control Berserker Blue transformation. For the Xeno warriors, Xeno, Goku, and Vegeta both have the Super Saiyan 4 Limit Breaker transformation. I'm just gonna go ahead and state that, of course, Ultra Instinct beats Super Saiyan Blue Limit Breaker, and Vegeta's Berserker Blue transformation would beat that as well. So obviously, that's why it said that Vegito Blue, just in regular blue, was able to surpass Xeno Gogeta. They're not evolving despite having so many fights within the Time Patrol. Why haven't they hit a new evolution? Maybe Super Dragon Ball Heroes don't know too much of what else to give to the Xeno warriors. Or maybe we can see that within the next story of Super Dragon Ball Heroes. Maybe we might see the Xeno warriors achieve Super Saiyan 5. Realistically speaking, no. But they're gonna have to try something. They already gave Vegeta his own transformation within Super Dragon Ball Heroes. Without giving him Ultra Ego, they gave him something that's kind of in that realm. Now, according to the arcade dialogue, Xeno Gogeta was about to defeat Broly, but of course he defused like Vegito did against Demikra. Of course, we all know that Broly is a mutant when it comes to the Saiyans. This guy literally jumps up in power like it's nothing. But in the manga, Gogeta was about to defuse against Broly early on, and Ios is the one who actually froze Gogeta's timer to give him an extra 10 minutes. And he was beating up on Broly. Why couldn't he defeat him? Why couldn't he go ahead and put the Saiyan down to the ground? The last thing he said in that particular manga chapter was, let's enjoy these last 10 minutes. Usually it's Vegito that would say something like that. Gogeta is the one that's more serious, according to history of what we've seen in the Dragon Ball franchise. And I know what you guys would say, this is all plot. Of course, they didn't have him go ahead and defeat Broly. It's for plot. I just find it kind of crazy that both fusions failed to do what they was designed to do. The only fusion that actually did what it was supposed to do was the Capsule Corp Goku and Vegeta that made up Super Saiyan Blue Evolved Gogeta that defeated the Super Saiyan 3 Rose Goku Black. Other than that, that was pretty much it. Now in other Dragon Ball news, we are being teased, or should I say being led to believe that there is a Dragon Ball anime in the works. DBS Chronicles tweeted out a picture of a leaker who was pretty much exposed. He was creditable before, but he lost a lot of trust because he reported about a Dragon Ball web anime, and that did not happen yet. Instead, we have something called Sandland. The same leaker did go out and put out a photo of just basically his Twitter account. And in the bottom right corner, you can see a message saying Dragon Ball web anime episode count. And within that same image, if you look up to the upper left corner, you can see that he circled the X in that corner, alluding to that there will be a Dragon Ball web anime and that it's going to be 10 episodes. Not only that, but yesterday, the Japanese voice actor for Piccolo just tweeted out that he finished recording dialogue for a certain anime related content. Thank you to everyone involved and the manager. Thanks. People are also hyping this up because, you know, he's the voice actor for Piccolo, but I don't know, take it with a grain of salt because he's pretty much involved in other anime projects as well. I'm not gonna get too excited about it because last time I did, I was disappointed. So I invite you to do the same. Don't set your expectations high because it might not happen. That's gonna do it all for this video. Make sure to hit that like, subscribe, turn on those post notifications, and I will see you guys on the next video.
Pretty.